Hello, this is H.C. Bailey, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XII! Let's make our escape from the Nalbina Dungeons, or Fortress, or whatever. I know Pinello said you'll never... something if you're rotting in a dungeon, I forget. But, yeah, is there a name for this place? I know we got a... something. Oh, the Nalbina Dungeons. Okay, well, there we go. Let's make our escape then. Remember, don't open the chests back there. That would be bad. Whoa. A lot of guards down here for no prisoners. Wow. That doesn't sound like Balthier's voice actor there. I don't know, maybe it's just me. What's going on? How are we gonna get past all those guys?
There are more
Holy
turnkeys
cow.
than cut purses down here. I've had my fill of chains. Let's tread lightly, shall we?
There's not quite that many there, actually. Yeah, you see on the map there? Yeah, that's pretty easy. Let's see, who can we attack? Let's go after the marksman, because he has a gun that can pierce defense, by the way. I forgot to mention that with guns. Yeah, they deal fixed damage, but they pierce defense, so it's pretty bad for us, actually. So, we want to take out as many of these guys as we can. They're not really worth more LP than any other enemy, but you might as well kill them for the LP. And I wouldn't bother stealing from them. They just have, like, potions or something useless. So, yeah, just go all out. Maybe I ought to set that Gambit to activate only when we've finished combat. Well, not right now, but eventually. One other reason I like to put the... No, just attack, Von. Okay, now you can heal. Yeah, that is the thing with Gambits. You can override them in the middle of combat, like you just saw me trying to do there. But really, for the most part... Well, yeah, you can, I suppose. Really, for the most part, it would be nice if you could just get the Gambits to work the way you want them to. Hey, alright, go Fran. Unfortunately, I can't see you when you gain a level because you're standing all the way back there. I am not a fan of ranged weapons, and I will ditch them the first chance I get. I'm more of a fan of using magic to deal my ranged damage in the game. Ooh, another Gambit. Nice. See nothing over here. I'm not 100% sure where all the treasures are, but I should be able to find them. But we do want to kill all these guys. Oh yeah, you want to go after the Imperial Magus first. In order of priority, I'd probably go Marksman, Magus, and then all the other soldiers. Because the Marksman can pierce your defense. Magus has some annoying magic spells that you'll probably want to deal with too. So, oh yeah, I kind of lost my train of thought. With using Cure and healing, another reason why I like to have my leader do that is because you're always moving him around, so he'll regenerate his MP a little faster. Let's go after the marksman here first. That Magus probably doesn't have I probably don't have his attention yet. Sometimes there's a treasure here too. No, just attack, Von. Finish him. There we go. Yeah, you see how fast we're regenerating our MP? If only there were a way that we could regenerate our MP even faster so that I could just use my magic indiscriminately. Yeah, you see? Look at that damage. Holy cow. But yeah, I do want to clear all the enemies around here. It won't take very long. There's not too many of them. Oh, this is the way we came. I know there's a treasure around here somewhere. I think it's over here. Yes. Haha! Let's see. Magus. Now let's go after this guy first. The Magus is too far away. I wonder where that door goes. Never really thought about that. Here, Fran, you heal yourself. Balthier will take out these three guys, I guess. Okay, took care of those guys. Just a couple more treasures around here. Usually, like I said, I'm not going to go after every single treasure, but I figure this area is small enough that I can do that reasonably well without taking up too much time. Like I said, I'll go over those knots of rust later. They will be important. Do not use them, viewers. Save them for later. Remember that for later, viewers. Oh, and there's that judge guy again. He does kind of look like Golbez. At least, to me, he does. Some magic seal you got there. Now, what I want to know is how Fran managed to see this and get back to our jail cell alive. I mean, she seemed to know that this was here. No one notices the half-naked woman. Well, okay. Yeah, I know. We were behind them, but... no one heard any of the fighting going on behind them, huh? I'll probably be quiet for this part a bit. A bit. Oh, who's that guy? Kinda looks familiar.
You have grown very thin, Bosch.
What the?
Less than a shadow. Less than a man. Sentenced to death, and yet you live? Why?
To silence Hondor. How many times must I say it?
Is that all?
This probably doesn't make
Why not
sense
ask
yet.
Fran himself? Is he not one of your masters?
We've caught a leader of the insurgents. She's being brought from Rabanasta, the woman Amalia. Who could that be?
Why ask him?
Such a faithful hound to cling so to a falling kingdom.
Better than throwing it away.
How could he know who Amalia is?
Throwing it away, as you threw away our homeland.
What do you mean by that? You're not gonna tell us, are you? The judge kind of looks like, I don't know. Is it just me or does he kind of look like Cypher? I don't know.
Who's there?
Maybe it's just me.
This the place?
The mist is flowing through this room. It must be going somewhere.
How do you know all this?
You know Imperials. Please, you must get me out.
It's against my policy to speak with the dead, especially when they happen to be Kingslayers.
I did not kill him.
Is that so? Huh. Glad to hear it.
I was kind of there,
Please,
dude.
get me out. For the sake of Dalmasca.
Dalmasca? What do you care about Dalmasca? Everything that's happened is because of you!
Not the
Everyone
Empire.
that's died. Every single one. Even my brother. You killed my brother!
Quiet. The guards will hear.
Dumbass.
I'm dropping it.
You seem like you've done that before, Fran.
Pirates without a sky.
Yeah. Whee! How the hell did they get past us? I just like how he kind of has that blank look on his face, like, what the hell? Well, anyway. At least we made it past all of them. Are we going to make it out alive now? He's not looking too well, dude.
Spare us your quiddities.
And of course, we land without a scratch on us.
A traitor, I know. Stay here and fight if you want.
Okay, I'm
If you
gonna
can
stay here
walk,
and fight.
Let's go.
You're taking him with us?
We could use another sword arm.
And you have it.
Don't tell me that this revenge subplot is going to go on for the next 50 hours of the game. Although, in this case, it makes sense. I mean, he killed his brother. I mean, he kind of said he was kind of there. But anyway, let's go grab some treasure. Oh, man. Ah, there we go. That's the good stuff. Okay, well, first things first. Let's, well, yeah, we want to save here. Let's see what else we got going on here. Sure, let's press the switch. What's the worst that could possibly happen? Oh, nothing. Oh, okay. Never mind, then. Oh. How do you have electricity? Well, I suppose we have airships, but that's, well, nothing we can do here now. Okay, well, now we have Bosch in our party, but now that we are here, let's learn some new licenses. I want to get some melee weapons. So let's go for Swords 1, for Balthier, and Fran there as well. That ought to do. Now, eventually I will give everyone different well, not everyone, but most characters will have different weapon types and stuff. I'm going to mix it up a little bit, but for right now, things are going to kind of be similar. It'll get better later on, but you'll see. Yeah, how do we do that? What, we can't just lift the gate? Ah, okay. What kind of fuse is that? Cannon fuse. No, just kidding. Sounds like a plan. Let's do that then. See if that'll fix up this power switch here. Will it work? Hey, all right. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Was there any other? No, that's all the licenses I want to get. But there are a lot of things that I do want to buy. So, let's see. Do I have the money? No, I do not. I'm going to need to... Yeah, let me sell all this loot here real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, I sold everything there. So, now let's buy some new stuff. For now, well, if you don't have 3 longswords, get them. They're pretty much the strongest weapon right now. Like I said, eventually I will get different weapons for more characters, but for right now I'm just going to leave everything the same because they are pretty much flat out the best one no matter what you do. So we want to go with that. Let's see, where are they? We want leather shields, so let's grab one for everyone there. Fran and Balthier already come with the licenses for them, so that should be pretty nice. And let's see, I like using heavy armor because it boosts your strength. And so, obviously, that'll improve your DPS more than other armor types. So, for now, we're going to stick with that. Again, I will mix it up more later, just not right now. So, let's do that. They'll lose some HP, but the physical defense and magic defense outweigh HP boosting, in my opinion. Okay, so we got those. We don't need any accessories. I'm not a huge fan of accessories in the game. But anyway, here we got new Gambits. All right. So we got those 2. And okay, I think that should be good. Oh, really? Oh. Huh, interesting they call him Burrow. He burrowed his way in here. Now let's press the switch. Let's see if that'll work now. What happened there? Oh. Oh, okay. Well, let's take a look around. How bad could it possibly be? Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah, so remember, throughout the dungeon, we're going to have to be careful because we got to operate these switches to lift up certain gates throughout the dungeon. And you got to press these switches, you lose 30% of your charge there. So you got to be a little careful there. See what's going on.
Who turned out the lights? One of those?
I've heard of these. Mimics.
Oh,
They
no.
disguise themselves as all manner of things, then strike when you're least wary. Some of them have a fondness for energy, I'm told. They gorge themselves on the stuff till there's naught left.
So, what happens then?
Uh-oh.
Lights out, and it's worse in the dark. Much worse. So, let them get too close to one of those conduits, and they'll suck it dry.
Like your mom.
But don't worry, it'll give the energy back if you ask nicely. Sticking it with a sword helps too.
Yeah, it's that's where I got the reference from, viewers. Okay, first things first, let's steal from the zombie there. Try not to attack the mimic yet. We want to now the thing is, it's like they were saying, zombies will only appear nuts. Yeah, zombies will only appear when it's when the charge is below 30%, or is it 50%? I forget. But anyway, we want to try and take out the battery mimic, try to steal something from him, because he does have, yeah, iron scraps. Those are pretty good. Okay, so now you want to use ice on the battery mimic there, because it's weak to that. And don't worry about your MP, you'll be fine. There we go. If I can steal from this guy, that would be nice. But yeah, you see, once we killed the battery mimic, the charge went back up. So, just like he said, they'll give it back if you ask nicely. Wasn't there a chest around here? No? Okay, never mind. Carry on. But yeah, you gotta be careful. You want to kill those battery mimics somewhat quickly, or the charge will gradually drop. These guys I'm not extraordinarily worried about stealing from. The tiny mimics, that is. But if you can, that would be nice. The battery mimics you absolutely want to steal from. Those iron scraps are really good for, well, just for money. And they can be useful for certain bizarre packages. One thing you could do is get some iron scraps, then come back, sell them, and there's a bizarre package that can get you an iron sword, which is pretty nice at this point in the game. It'd make this dungeon a lot easier. Alright, got him. That should restore most of the charge. Well, enough of the charge. And now we've cleared all the mimics in the area, so that should work out pretty well for us. But can we make it past the rest of the mimics to get out of this dungeon? Find out next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy XII. This is HC Bailey, signing off. Have a good day.